Hey guys, hope you had a good week. Here's our wheel account. Look at that. BCLI dropped 60%, and just today we are back at break even. We've already made back the losses. We're back here. We haven't realized these new gains yet where we were before. But just took one expiration. With selling puts, you have to remember that it's gonna go up and down and say, oh, you're here, you're high, you're low. All it matters is at the end of the week or whenever these options expire, where the strike price is at then, and that's when your gains are gonna come in once these contracts close. So we are down still on the week, but that's because we're way up here. But overall, we're already back to break even on the account, which we just started doing the wheel strategy with. So yeah, that's awesome. Awesome to see. What's gonna happen here now? I am not certain. RKT. So we have this 21 put. So what I did, we had two of them that we sold for $21 strike. I think this one's gonna get exercised, but I have no idea. It's after hours. I think they have up to like an hour and a half after hours to close the position or exercise or do whatever they're gonna do. Break-even price is 20.81, so it might have to go below that for it to be exercised. I'm not exactly sure. I had an order out to close it for $1. Contract still had some value, so it never closed. But basically what I did, I had two contracts and I rolled one over because I wanted to kind of experiment what it would do if we were exercised on this one and I did cover calls, how that premium would be different than if I just rolled one over. So this one I closed out today and I opened up another put. I sold another put for next week for a $20 strike, so $1 lower strike, and we received $27 credit. So I'm like, that's not bad anyways. That's probably a play I would like to do. The only reason why I wouldn't roll this over is I think RKT is going to keep coming down next week, but I could be wrong, and maybe it won't come down to 20. But I kind of wanted to experiment anyways. So we'll see. Maybe it finds a support at this right here, like we were saying, this like 20, 21 area, or maybe it comes back down and kind of catches this trend line like we drew out, which would be kind of IPO price 17 or so, 17 and a half. I'm not sure, but I wanted to try rolling one over to see how selling calls on the other one would compare with the credit we're receiving on this one. We're receiving $27 to roll this one to the next week. If we get exercised on this other contract, then we'll have 100 shares, and if we're starting to sell covered calls on it, way more. Yeah, that's good because we could sell it at 20. Yeah, that seems like better to get exercised and do that, because I could even have a $22 strike, because our average cost on this will be 21. I mean, it'll be lower than 21. I could even put it up here. Yeah, that's why the wheel strategy is sick. Maybe we'll see what happens. Robinhood still hasn't done anything with it, so I'm not sure how it exactly works when it's so close. It's kind of selling off after hours, so I think if it stays above 20.81, though, we should get max profit. It should expire worthless. Or is that, maybe we wouldn't get max, we get some profit. Yeah, that's true. We're maybe not going to receive the full credit. That's interesting, though. I honestly don't know what's going to happen, because this contract's going to expire, but it's going to have some value when it expires. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to have some value. Gotta expire either worthless or we get exercised and have the shares, right? I don't know. I don't know what break-even price means. That means I would close out this contract for the $19 credit, but the market's closed. I'm not closing anything. Robinhood, it's up to Robinhood. Hopefully they do the right thing, Robinhood. You can do it. Anyways, yeah, basically if we didn't pick up penny stock to do the wheel on, which you never should do, we would be killing it right now. This was 10.2, 4.6, and you know, we lost $300 on that. So we'd be up 10,500 on this wheel account after just like a week or two. So that's not bad. And then yeah, but we're gonna come out of this. These, as you see, these gain value. They've lost, the contract lost value, so we gain value. Because BCLI went up today. to 4.3. And this expires today, so we're going to be exercised. We're going to have BCLI, 100 shares of it, average cost of $7.50, which then I might not sell a covered call on it just yet. I don't want to deviate too much from the wheel strategy, but since it's a little different, since it's a penny stock and it's volatile and it might shoot up on other good news, I might hold off for a little bit, because to sell a call on this for average cost of $7.50 be $18, which is great, but this isn't till a month from now. So I don't know. I kind of want to wait a few days. I'm gonna wait on BCLI before we sell a call. Not a huge position. It's $750 of collateral, so not really like we could sell many puts for that. So I'm gonna probably hold BCLI for a bit, see what happens. Oh yeah, and all the stuff we opened up. So this is gonna expire today. I don't know if we'll be exercised or not. See what happens. Under Armour, way out of the money. We're good on that one. Max gain. Today I opened up AAL put for next week. Quite a few different reasons why I picked this one and how I even picked them. That will be for another video. If you guys want to see that, hit the thumbs up, comment down below how I'm picking stocks to sell puts on for the wheel strategy. This is GameStop. There's another one I picked for expiring next week. $19 credit, $11 strike. I probably should make a video on how I pick these, so you guys have that. That's a crazy resource. It is actually quite a bit of research I'm doing to get these, kind of figure this out. Some people just do it on like one stock. They'll like say, okay, I'm gonna do the wheel on AMD, and they just do it over and over and over. And that's cool. Like, that's maybe easier. I'm trying to find ones that give a little more premium, that maybe have earnings or news or higher IV and are at a strike price. All right, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. For all my little tricks on how I'm gonna do the wheel. I don't know if it's gonna work very well, but I think it will. I think it's a safe way to do it. And hopefully return 2% a week. We were at 1.25 the first week, but average I'd like to be, yeah, at least 1.25. That'd be sick. And then I did Rocket again. I think I just opened this one back up. Yeah, so I got these in at a nice time. So they've already come up in value some. Oh, this is the one I rolled over. But yeah, I guess I rolled over to a nice time. Yeah, those are those. Today we're up $44. I mean, I don't know what this really means. None of this stuff is really closed out or expired, but we're exercised. But yeah, more or less, we're back to kind of, I mean, we're up. We were here, so we're up $1.68 with a huge failed 68% loss in a stock. So the wheel lives on. We'll keep on rolling. It'll actually be rolling because we're going to have at least 100 shares of this and maybe 100 shares of RKT. This will be fun. I'm excited. Sub up, like up, comment down, make your money, happy money. So stick around, guys. And again, if you want me to have a video explaining how I picked all these strike prices and expirations and these stocks themselves for the wheel, make sure to like up and comment so I know. Have a good weekend. We will see you on Monday, and I will have more buying power on Monday, so we will be opening up more positions because Under Armour's expiring. That's 1100. Let's see what else. These actually might be shares. If these aren't shares, we'll have 2100 here, so that's 3300, 3200. So we might only have actually a little bit, because I opened up a lot of these today since these others were going up and we were able to close them. I didn't even mention that. So look at this, Foot Locker. Remember that put we sold? I was able to close out of that early. I was not predicting that we would be able to close out of puts early as often as we are with the wheel. I don't know if it's my strike price. I mean, that's the best case scenario, and I hope that it's because of the strategy I'm doing. It's not just by chance. So I'm picking earnings. I'm, picking higher IV stuff, and I think that's what's giving us that edge where we can close them out early. Or maybe that's totally typical. If you guys are doing the wheel, let me know. Are you consistently closing out middle of the week before it expires for minimum? So I'm not closing out like 80%. I'm closing out for a penny. So I put in an order, and as you see, after I open up the position, I buy to close one contract and put it in for a penny, and then I do good till canceled. I'm not doing it on this one because I just opened this today, but on Monday I'll do that on all these. and then I wake up and then they're closed. So I don't know if that's just for what I'm picking or if that's pretty typical, but I never equated that into the amount of premium you could collect with the wheel. To me, it was always waiting fully till expiration to get all the premium, but so far it's happened 2 or 3 times because we've done it with KSS, we've done it with Foot Locker. I think there was one other one too. So closing out early, that's awesome. Get your premium back, and it's already back to work. 4 contracts for next week. Done enough. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace out.